Why you feel stuck in life. Do you ever feel stuck? Like no matter how much you plan, how much effort you give, nothing really changes. You take a step forward, and somehow, life pulls you 2 steps back. You start to question yourself. Am I lazy? Am I not good enough? But what if the problem isn't you? What if the real reason you're not growing is because you're surrounded by narcissists? Stay with me for the next 15 minutes. Because once you understand this, your entire life will start to make sense. Let's talk about that feeling of being stuck. You wake up every morning. Maybe you journal. Maybe you set goals. You make plans. But months later, you're still in the same spot. Your energy feels drained. Your motivation disappears faster than you can rebuild it. You might even look at others and think, they seem to be moving forward. Why not me? That's because growth requires space. Space to think, to feel, to make mistakes, to learn. But when you're surrounded by narcissists, that space doesn't exist. A narcissist doesn't see you as a person. They see you as a source of supply, someone to feed their ego, validate their emotions, fix their problems, and admire them endlessly. And the longer you stay around them, the more you lose your energy, your identity, and your sense of direction. It's like trying to grow flowers in a room with no sunlight. No matter how good the soil or how much water you give, nothing will bloom. Here's how narcissists keep you stuck without you even realizing it. 1. They create confusion. They make you doubt your reality. They'll tell you one thing, then deny they ever said it. They'll twist your words, make you question your memory, and turn simple conversations into emotional chaos. You start walking on eggshells, and before long, you stop expressing yourself altogether. 2. They drain your emotional energy. Every interaction becomes about them, their feelings, their problems, their achievements. You start giving so much that there's nothing left for yourself. And when you try to talk about your needs, they'll accuse you of being selfish or dramatic. 3. They keep you small. A narcissist doesn't want you to grow because your growth threatens their control. If you succeed, you might outshine them. If you heal, you might see through them. So they'll subtly sabotage you with jokes, doubts, or fake concern. They'll say things like, "Are you sure that's realistic? Don't get your hopes up. You're changing lately," and not in a good way. Over time, their words become your inner voice, and that voice is what keeps you stuck. Now, how do you know if narcissists are the reason you're not growing? Here are a few signs. You feel anxious before talking to certain people. You constantly apologize, even when you've done nothing wrong. You feel guilty for taking care of yourself. You over-explain, just to avoid being misunderstood. You've lost confidence in your own judgment. If this sounds like you, it's not a coincidence. Narcissists slowly erode your sense of self through manipulation, gaslighting, and control. They want you dependent, uncertain, and small. And the scariest part, they often disguise themselves as your closest people, friends, parents, partners, even co-workers. You start thinking that maybe you're the problem, but that's exactly what they want you to believe. So, what can you do? How do you reclaim your power when you've spent years around narcissists? 1. See it clearly. The first step is awareness. Stop justifying their behavior. Stop explaining it away as they had a tough childhood or they didn't mean it. Maybe they didn't, but you are still being hurt. Recognize manipulation when it happens. Call it what it is. Control, not care. 2. Detach emotionally. You don't have to cut everyone off overnight, but you can start creating emotional distance. Stop reacting. Stop explaining yourself to people who only listen to argue. When you stop feeding their need for attention, they lose power over you. 3. Rebuild your self-trust. Start small. Listen to your intuition. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Write down your thoughts. Journal what happened, not to dwell on it, but to see it clearly. Every word you write helps you reclaim your reality. 4. Surround yourself with genuine people. Find people who celebrate your growth, not compete with it. People who make you feel safe, not small. When you're around healthy energy, you'll feel it. You'll breathe easier, laugh more, dream bigger. Healing begins the moment you realize you deserve peace. If you take away one thing from this video, let it be this. You're not broken. You're just drained. You've been trying to grow in a toxic environment, and that's why nothing changes. But once you remove the people who feed on your energy, you'll see how powerful you really are. You'll start making progress again. Your ideas will flow. Your plans will finally take shape. Because when you're surrounded by peace, your soul starts to rebuild itself. So stop blaming yourself for feeling stuck. Start protecting your energy. And remember, healing isn't about fixing yourself. It's about removing what's breaking you. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. You never know. Your awareness might just be someone else's first step toward freedom.